Well, basically, I just want to get off the hook as easily as possible. So I say we're a metal band or something. Yeah.
Still.
As I said, just to get off the hook. If you're going to try and explain exactly what it is, it's going to take... you say you're a metal band, I like the Scorpions, and you're like, well, yeah, I love the Scorpions, but we don't sound really like them. But it's going to be a long type of explanation. But as I just... for me, metal is a vast genre. Yeah. So they have to find out for themselves. No, that's not true. I said I stopped listening to contemporary metal, like modern metal. And when I started, I was still, finding. We were finding our feet in that genre ourselves. So I heard there was some bands I really liked, like Emperor, and Catatonia, bands like that. But I didn't really gain much inspiration from it. But I've always been a huge metal fan. But my metal is the 80s and the 70s metal. That's the stuff I like the best.
You still love it?
Still love it. Still listen to it, on a daily basis almost. No, not at all.
Not at all?
No. Every record that we put out, I felt... if I felt happy, I felt that it was the right move. If we're happy with the music, then it's the right album. It doesn't matter how different it is from the last record. I think it's more... we just put the music out. It's more up to the fans whether they gonna like it or not. And if they don't, say really the worst case scenario, so to speak, nobody likes this album and the career is over. At this point, we had a good run. So, I love writing music, and we put it out, because there's always people who seem to be interested in what we're doing, So it's, but for me, generally, it's as long as the music's good, then I'm happy. I don't really care too much what people think and sales and the whole commercial aspect of it. It's not. It's important for a touring band and trying to maintain a career and to just make a living out of it, that you're selling records and stuff like that. But it won't affect the way we write music. Well, we had lots of good reviews too, So it's, I can understand in a way that people have a harder time to embrace this record than one of our heavier metal type sounding records. But still doesn't change the fact, reviews are just reviews. I could review the reviewer and give him 1 out of 5 too. Yeah, well, I was excited for those records too, but it's been a while since I recorded or wrote the songs for the Watershed record, and we went on a long tour for that. So obviously, I guess I changed a little bit, and maybe we had saturated that type of sound and I couldn't really write more stuff like that. And I'm not afraid of change. I like change. Every now and then we have changed during our career and put out a record that's pretty different from the last one, And I guess this is one of those changes, So I like when they happen, It kind of pushes us forward. And all of a sudden, I guess we're one of those bands that you can't really foresee what we're going to do next. Yeah, as I said before, it's I don't write for the fans. I love that they're around, and I love the fact that they come to see us and buy our records or whatever, and maybe we give them some happiness in their lives or whatever with the music. But it's still, the whole creative side of this band is something I do mostly for my own enjoyment. You know, it's still writing music is still one of my favorite hobbies, so to speak, and it's become my job too. You know, it's our career, so to speak. Not when I'm writing, no, but when I'm on. Yeah, you know, it's completely different things. You know, when I'm on tour, I'm not creative, and this is the part of the job that I don't. This is the job, you could say, and you know, when anything becomes routine, I find it's a bit dull and it's a bit boring, and that can happen with this too. Being in a band and touring and playing every night, you're basically forced to be on stage, if you know what I mean. And people are expecting for you to perform as good as you can, and that is part of this band thing that I don't always enjoy. You know, the creative process I always love writing music. You know, but when you're ushered around, touring all the time away from home, you know, it's some nights you're like, what am I doing? Just like any job. Yeah, well, I can't say if it's timeless or not. You know, I've noticed that too. Of course, that there's more longevity in some of those records, like the Zeppelin records. They still sound, I mean, fresh. You know, and they will continue to inspire other musicians for years to come. And some of the '90s records that I liked at the time, I feel like I can't really listen to them now. And it's a combination of the sound and just, I mean, some of those death metal records, you know, that I liked then, they don't give me anything now. While Zeppelin, you know, I still can put them on. You know, I could listen to them every day and still enjoy it, you know. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to listen to them till I, you know, drop dead. Partly, yeah. But it's basically inspiration from past music overall, you know. It's our tribute to the past.